Hi everyone, Richard here from Top Grades, here with the next video in our series supporting you with your GCSE maths revision. So what are we doing today? We are looking at past papers and how we can use them to help us to revise. One of your most powerful tools, because you want to sit in that exam, open it up and think, well, this is all rather familiar, and feel really confident doing your exam. So where can we go to get past paper revision? There are lots of sources. I'm obviously a big fan of Maths Genie, and it does deliver great resources for past paper revision. So here we are in the Maths Genie homepage. Go to GCSE up here, and then you can see all of your exam papers for the different exam boards here. We're going to go into Edexcel first. They provide a lot of support for Edexcel. There's a little bit less for OCR and AQA, but we'll have a look at how you use them as well. If we go into Edexcel, here we go. Here are all the past papers. You've got everything from 2024, all of the summer and the November exam papers. There's loads to go at here, all the way back through to 2017. Before that, a specimen and sample papers. I really wouldn't bother with them. You've got plenty of material to go at that was actually past papers, probably more than you've chanced to get through. So what's here? We've got the paper. So click on that. First job is to actually sit the paper. Set yourself up, give yourself a nice quiet space, make sure you've got all the equipment you need, give yourself the allowed time, and do as much of it as you can. And if you're not sure what to do, but you've got half an idea, write it down. Make sure you do everything you possibly can as you would in the exam. Even if you don't think it's right, if you think it might be, get it written down. Try and get as many marks out of that as you can. And then you've sat that paper, but now you need to know how you've got on. So they also provide the mark scheme. So there's the mark scheme for this paper, and just go through and check your answers. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes they're a little bit more awkward, particularly when they are questions that have 3 or 4 or 5 marks. It can be a little bit more tricky determining whether you've got the marks or not. So what they also have here is the answers. So they've done the paper. They've actually provided some model answers for you to make it a bit easier for you to go through and check your answers as well. So if you find the mark scheme awkward, that might be a good source for you. And then you've done that, you've marked your paper, and there are things that you got wrong that maybe you look at it and you go, oh, well, I can see what I've done. It's just a silly mistake. And they're fine, that's just try and avoid doing them. But then there'll be other things where you're really not sure how to do the question and what you should have done. So then, really good resource here. They provide a video walkthrough of the whole paper. So let's say you were stuck on question 10. Just try and find where question 10 is. Just click a point in the paper.
Write as a ratio the number of cows to the number of sheep. Give your answer in its simplest form.
And they will go through and explain how those questions are done. So you can just pick out the questions you're stuck on, and it'll explain it to you. So that's what's available for Edexcel. So you can do the exam, check your answers, and crucially find out how to do the things you couldn't do. If you identify a topic that you need help on, go back up to GCSE and topics, GCSE maths, and then just look up the topic it was that you were stuck on. And you can watch a video about the topic, answer some more questions, get the answers, and hopefully you've resolved that issue and you've revised that topic and you can tick it off as something you understand. So that's Edexcel. What's available for the other exam boards? Like I say, it's a little bit less AQA, and it's the same for OCR. There's the exam paper, there's the mark scheme. It doesn't have the worked answers or the video walkthrough, but you will want a video walkthrough. You'll want to see how to do the things that you weren't able to manage. So if you pop over to YouTube, there are video walkthroughs on YouTube for all of the past papers. I've just typed in AQA Maths, June 2024, Foundation, Paper 1, walkthrough, and then there's some options come up. Different people have recorded video walkthroughs, which is brilliant. These people, Mr. Tompkins EdTech, there's always a video from them. They have done walkthroughs for every single paper, for OCR and for AQA. So you could definitely look for that kind of graphic. They always look the same, these. They're really good quality videos. So not difficult for you to find the resources you need. So there we go. That's how you can do some past paper revision. Like I say, super, super powerful. So keep revising, folks, and we'll speak to you soon.